Well, students, in the last class, we have come across how to write a simple Java program. As I told earlier itself, immediately after learning object-oriented principles, the three main principles, okay, that is encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Okay, immediately I started how to write, how the Java syntax will be. Okay, anyway, that is just an introduction. You will come to know more details as we progress. Okay, now before starting, we are already in the process of writing the program. You know the syntax. We written the class, and after that we mm, about to execute that program. Okay, now I'll share the screen. Okay, so I hope your our my screen is shared and you are observing what I am telling. Okay, now as in the last class, we know now to write the program. Once again, I am repeating. We return class, name of the class, open flower bracket and close the flower bracket. And inside that, main is compulsory. Okay, to execute your program, main is always required. Okay, the syntax of main in Java is like this: public static void main. Actually, main takes argument. It is not just main open brace close brace like C, okay, and C++. Here argument is compulsory. It is what the syntax prescribed by the language. You can't change that. Okay, so what is the argument? It is of string type array. Okay, so you can name anything. We named that as an args. Okay, and inside that we are writing system.out.println, and inside that first program hello, and each statement should end with the semicolon. Okay, anyway, semicolon is in the next line. And see, main is also open flower bracket, close flower bracket. Class is also open and close. Okay, after writing this, okay, how the process takes place, that is what our today's topic. Writing the program is okay, and after writing that, we have to execute that, is it not? So how this takes place, that is what our today's discussion. Okay, so mm, please try to understand this particular topic. Today we are moving to very important topic of Java. Okay, why Java is famous, that you will come to know in today's class. Okay, because we know many things about Java, and why Java is popular, that you will come to know after today's class. Now I'm back to the slide. See, after writing your program, you know that you saved your program with the class name where main resides. Okay, I'm repeating this word. You just listen carefully. You have to save your program with the name of the class where main resides. So main is inside the class example. So I named this file as example.java. After that, okay, the first step is you have to compile. Okay, compilation means what? You have to convert this source program so that machine should understand, because you are written the program with the language which you are familiar. Okay, some syntax you will learn, and based on that you will write the program. Once you return the program, you are feeding this to the computer, is it not? So computer should understand. What actually computer will understand? It understands only zeros and one, is it not? So machine code is what only understandable by the computer. So you have to convert that. So first process, the compilation. Your program will be compiled, and when you are compiling this, your file becomes this form, example dot class. See this, your original source program will be with extension Java. Okay, once you compile the program, it is with the extension class. Okay, dot class is what converted after compiling the source program. And then see, normally in C++, all what happens, once you compile the program, if some error will be there, means error will be displayed. If no error, means it is ready to execute in C and C++. Okay, you please remember, once you compile the program will be ready to execute. But that is not what the case in Java. Okay, Java is something different that you will come to know. See, first source program will be compiled. It will be turned into class file. And after that, okay, you will execute that class file. Okay, when you are executing that, that will be turned into platform specific code. That means class file you have to execute, so that you can give the input and get the output according to the platform. That means where you are working. So here two stages, compilation and execution, two parts will be there. Okay, how this process takes place? See this, compilation is done by Java C. Java C means Java compiler. Java is a tool to compile the program. Okay, so Java C is a compiler which will compile the program, because it converts source program into bytecodes. That is nothing but that class. Okay, what is that? I'll tell you soon. Next, second part, to execute your program, another tool will be there, that is called Java. Okay, so Java C is a Java compiler, Java is interpreter. Okay, I am using this word, new word. Okay, Java contains not only compiler, it also contains interpreter. Normally, the languages will contain either compiler or interpreter. But see the Java contains both compiler and interpreter. Okay, with the help of the compiler, Java source program is converted into .class file. Okay, and once .class file is ready, okay, with the help of interpreter, okay, you are converting that into the machine understandable format. Okay, now this is what the overall process. Here my aim is to tell that, okay, Java contains compiler as well as interpreter. Okay, what is the role of this compiler, what actually interpreter, that I'll explain you in detail. Now see, let us consider, in our example, we are saving this file in some directory. Let us consider D drive. Okay, you just observe here, I am saving to D drive. So in D drive, I am having this example.java. Now, how to compile? See this, Java C space example.java. Okay, once you are doing this, means, okay, after this particular statement, okay, it will convert into this particular file. Okay, if no error, means you will get example.class. Okay, once you get that, means next job is to execute that. How to do that? Java example. Now no extension is needed. Okay, it is not Java example.class. Okay, it is understood. Okay, you saved with the name where main resides. Okay, so Java example means directly it will go to uh, this particular class where main resides, because we saved our file with the same name where main resides, is it not? So as soon this particular command runs, it identifies the main, and you will get the output, first program hello. Is it clear? Just I am repeating once again, you please note carefully. I'm saving this file in a directory D. Okay, once you save that, your job is to compile that. Okay, just I am explaining here how to execute your program through command line. Okay, various tools are also available that we'll discuss later. Okay, now we don't know anything, but we know only command line. Let us consider you saved in the drive D. Okay, after that, using Java compiler. What is Java compiler? JAVAC. Okay, Java C file name. Once you compile that, it will create, if no error means, with the class with the extension. Okay, example dot class. Now you have to execute that. How to execute? Use the interpreter. What is interpreter? That is Java. Java is an interpreter. Okay, Java C is a compiler. Java is interpreter. With the name, only name, don't give any extension. If you give the extension, it will not execute. Okay, you just give the name, you will get the output. Okay, this is what actually happens in Java. Okay, now you may be curious to know, where actually compiler, where actually interpreter. See the first stage, compilation. Okay, it is compiler, and second stage, it is interpreter. This is what happens in Java. Okay, now if you are curious to know what is compiler and interpreter, means just to brush up that, just few points. Okay, what are that? A compiler takes the entire program in one go. You please remember. Okay, directly converts. But interpreter is not like that. Interpreter takes a single line of code at a time. That's what the difference. Line by line check is what done in the interpreter. Okay, that's why you might have termed Java is little bit slow compared to other languages. That is what one weakness actually available in Java. But Java is also another option to boost the speed. But in reality, interpreter takes little bit time because it checks line by line. If one error is there, it will throw there itself like that. Okay, but compiler is not like that. It will process the entire program at a time. So in the first stage, example.java is converted into example.class with the help of compiler. So entire program is converted. But once that dot class file is available, using interpreter, line by line check is what Java will do. Okay, so that is the first particular difference. And another is the compiler generates and any particular machine. That means the compiler generates an intermediate machine code. The interpreter never produce any intermediate machine code. Okay, it directly makes into the executable format. Okay, so that is what the main difference actually, which it is necessary to know. You may find many differences, but what is needed very much in this particular case, only that I represented here. Okay, now after learning this, we'll see the entire process is what, converting .java extension to .class, and after that interpret that to platform specific code. Okay, what is actually Java C? Little bit explanation is needed about Java compiler, is it not? Now, Java compiler means output of Java C is not code that can be executed. Very important, these points all of you should know. Once you compile the program, it is not the code so that you can execute. That class file contains the bytecode version of the program. It's popularly known in Java. Okay, that class file contains bytecodes. Okay, it can be interpreted. Okay, you can't execute directly. Okay, so it never produce any executable code. It contains bytecodes only. Okay, now bytecode means what? Bytecode is the intermediate representation of the program. Okay, so Java is a standard format of bytecode. Okay, and that discussion is not required here, but once it compiles, okay, it converts that into the bytecodes, okay, which will be executed according to the platform. Okay, so role of Java is converting the source program into .class file. .class file contains bytecodes. Okay, once you understand this Java compiler, our next job is what our Java interpreter is. Okay, so what is Java actually? So Java virtual machine is needed to execute the program. See, you might have heard the word JVM, Java virtual machine, to execute the program. Okay, because you compiled the program and you got the bytecodes. Okay, now you have to execute that. For that, what is needed? Java virtual machine is needed. And what is that? It is an interpreter. Okay, if somebody in some interview may get the question, okay, what is JVM? JVM is an interpreter. Okay, you should not tell it is a compiler, because Java C is with a tool which will compile the program. Okay, now our virtual machine job is to interpret that. Okay, so please remember, JVM is an interpreter and it is platform specific. Okay, that is another interesting thing. You will come to know more detail about that in next slide. Okay, so please remember, for time being, we introduce a new word, that is JVM. JVM is nothing but Java virtual machine, that is interpreter. Okay, now see, when you are observing this, our source with the Java extension is compiled and that turned into bytecodes. Okay, now we are interpreting that with the help of JVM, Java virtual machine. Okay, now see, I am working on Linux, different operating system. Okay, we are working on different operating system, is it not? Somebody might have installed Windows in their laptop. Somebody is with working with the Linux. Okay, somebody is working with Macintosh or Solaris. Okay, so many different operating systems in the world, is it not? If I am operating with the mobile, the Android, like that, different types of environment what actually we are working. Okay, see, a very important quote of Java, that is, write one, run anywhere, anytime, forever. Is it not? That means if you write the code, okay, I written the code, class example, is it not? Throughout the world, it has to execute. That's what, run anywhere, anytime, forever. Is it not? How it is possible? Because it will be compiled and bytecode will be generated, and how the same code will execute in Windows and the same code will run in Linux, or same code will execute some other platform which is designed by somebody in some part of the world. Okay, how it is. And one more example, let us consider, among you, one bright student want to design new operating system. Let us take that. Okay, we'll take the example Suman. Okay, he designed new operating system and he named that as a Suman. Okay, so is it possible to run our Java program in that new operating system designed by Suman? Okay, yes or no? The doubt will come, is it not? Because we are telling that Java, write once, run anywhere, is it not? So he designed new operating system. Is it possible to execute this code in its new operating system? It is possible. It is possible only if he is having JVM. Okay, you might have designed new operating system, but to run your our Java program, what we written, okay, you should contain JVM. Okay, is it clear? It is possible if JVM is there. Okay, now first doubt is solved. Now second doubt, uh, is it the same JVM what is in Windows that is available in Linux? Is it possible for someone to take this JVM itself to install in its new operating system? No. Okay. Second question, answer is no. JVM is platform specific. JVM is not platform independent. JVM is platform specific. What is in Mac is different in what is in Windows. What is in Linux, that is in that is not same in what is in Windows. If someone wants to apply new operating system, means he has to design his own JVM. Then it is possible to run the program. Is it clear? Very important. Okay, it is not available in the book also. You please remember, Java is platform independent. Okay, Java is platform independent. How it is? Okay, how it is means it is because of JVM bytecodes. Okay, Java will be compiled into bytecodes. Okay, bytecode will be executed by the JVM. Okay, and it gives the user the vision that, oh, my program will run in everywhere, right? Once, run anywhere, anytime, forever. All these things are okay. But how it is possible? JVM will take care of that. Okay. JVM is actually platform dependent. Okay. But overall, Java, we are defining it is platform independent because virtual, see the word Java virtual machine. It is virtual to whom? It is virtual to the user. Okay. User thinks that, oh, I written this code and it is running magically. No, it is not a magic. Okay, so JVM will take care of that. For the user, they will get the illusion that, oh, it is working independently. Okay, please remember. You please note the point as your extra knowledge. JVM is platform specific. Java gives the illusion that it is platform independent. Okay, but JVM is designed differently for different operating system. Okay, platform independent means it is architecture neutral. That is what. Okay, write once, run anywhere. Okay, irrespective of the operating system. That's what architecture neutral means. Don't worry which operating system you are working and whether your program will execute or not. It is architecture neutral because JVM will take care of that. You have to design JVM suitable to the architecture. Okay, that's why so many different browsers and all browsers will support Java. Means what? Java virtual machine they are adapting according to the browser. And one more feature also comes here, that is portable. Why Java code is portable? Right? Once run anywhere, anytime. That word comes because of portable. Portable TV means what? You can carry anywhere, is it not? So you can carry anywhere. How it is? You can run your program throughout because JVM will be there. I think now you understood why Java is famous. Java is famous because of this nature. Okay, platform independent. It is nothing but architecture neutral. It is nothing but portable. Is it clear? Okay, so that's why Java is popular. It is because of bytecodes. Java just compiles and bytecodes. You can carry these bytecodes anywhere. Our interpreter will take care of that. Okay. Now, okay, that is fine. Now, where to type this and how to operate with that? All these doubts will be there. Okay, I'll give you different ideas how to do your programming if you wanted to really work. Okay, uh, as I told, for studying theory is different, doing practical is different. Studying theory, you have to understand, you have to write. Okay, and that will be easy. But parallelly, if you wanted to practice the program how it works, means for that also will tell you the details. Okay, see, the first thing is you can download JDK, Java Development Kit only. Okay, this is one option. Okay, if you download Java like that in Google, if you type, it will take you to the Oracle site itself. Because Java is no longer with the Solaris, Sun Solaris, it is with the Oracle. Okay, you can download any version, it will work. Okay, and after that, once Java is installed, you have to go to the path where actually it is installed, and you can type the program in any notepad. Okay, any editors are also available. If you don't have any editor, you just type in the notepad and you save the program. Okay, and after that, as I told in the previous, you have to go to that directory and type java c file name, and after that, no error means Java file. Okay, you will get the output. That is one simple way. Command line, how to execute. Okay, download JDK and use notepad. Second, I am not interested to do command line and all. then you have to download any IDE. What is IDE? Integrated Development Environment. Okay, so many things will be integrated because so many different options available that will comes into picture. Very popular, it is Eclipse. Okay, you can download Eclipse of any version, and depending on the platform, whether you are working on Windows or Linux, like that. Okay, you can download NetBeans, like that. So many tools are available. It's for your knowledge. Eclipse itself enough, it covers all. Uh, Eclipse Standard Edition is sufficient to learn the basic program. Eclipse with the two editions, that is Enterprise Edition. Enterprise Edition means advanced things like how to GUI, how to create, all these options will come. Okay, Standard Edition as well as Enterprise Edition, both will available. Okay, so it is easy. When you download the Eclipse, automatically JDK also comes into picture. Okay, it need not necessarily separately download JDK and then Eclipse. Okay, and how to work with Eclipse and all, I'll show you in once the exactly program or something to know more about. Then I'll show you. Okay, to just learn the basic. It need not necessary to worry about where to execute and how to download. Okay, if you don't have all these facilities, okay, I don't know how to download, how to install Eclipse and all, then also don't worry. Okay, Java, online Java compilers are available. Okay, directly you just type in the Google online Java compiler page will open. You type the program, execute, and there itself you can see in your mobile itself you can type the program and execute to understand what is. Okay, not necessary to worry about Eclipse or JDK tool or anything as such. Okay, it is as such simple. Okay, because immediately you want to see how the program will execute. Okay, just type online Java compiler option will come, and already syntax also available. You just run, you'll get the output. Okay, so these all are what the facilities available. Either you can download JDK or you can download Eclipse. If you are not having any other option, you go with online Java compiler. Immediately you can see and get the experience. See, this is what JVM, JDK, because repeatedly I'm using these words JVM, JDK, JRE. JVM means what? Java Virtual Machine. I provide runtime environment to execute bytecode. You already understood what it means. And what is this JDK? JDK is a tool physically what to install Java. Okay, Java tools like Java, Java compiler, all this comes with the JDK. Okay, including JVM. It is not like a JDK you downloaded where to search JVM. It is not like that. Java development kit means it contains everything. Okay, and then JRE, Java Runtime Environment, it contains set of libraries and tools. Okay, if any particular package or tools required, it comes with JRE. Okay, by default, it will be there when you are using JDK. In any specific library, if you want to use, means you can separately, manually, you can do that. Okay, so this is what the difference. Now, we'll see our one more example. I think you got the idea about all these things. Now, just I wanted to trace. See, find the difference in these two programs. It is like finding the difference in these two. Okay, immediately you are not observing, but carefully if you are observing, if you know that tail of the monkey is missing. Okay, how the difference between these two programs? Here also class example, public static void main, system.out.println, here system.out.print, and see the difference, just I missed ln. You can type the program system.out.println. If you type this, see this one, see the difference. When you are typing this system.out.println, okay, output will come. That is first program hello. Okay. Once that is arrived, the cursor, that means first, let us just write, I'll write F for first, P for program, hello for H. After that, cursor will come to this position. Okay, cursor will come to this position, because after this, if you print system dot out dot print ln, means like first program hello, second program hello, sh. Okay, if you type like this, then what happens, our s and h will come to next line, because after printing FFH, first program hello, it will come to next line. But if you give system dot out dot print, okay, so you will get F P H, okay, first program hello, and after that same statement, if you type here, okay, you will get S and H there itself, because cursor will not go to next line. Okay, after sh it will come to next line, because you written println. I think, is it clear? Println, print. So two methods, println, print. Argument is same, but method name is print and println. Is it clear? Now, this is what about today's class. Today we learned many things about what Java compiler and what is interpreter, Java virtual machine, which makes Java proud and Java famous. Okay, because bytecode will be processed with the interpreter. Once again, I am repeating, Java is platform independent. Platform independent means it need not necessary to worry where you are executing that program. Write once, run anywhere, anytime, forever. Okay, and when you are talking about that, it is possible because of JVM. If somebody asks you, like you are designing new operating system, whether your program will work, definitely it works if it contains JVM. Next question comes, whether the same JVM what is used in Windows works in your new operating system. You should tell no. You have to design new JVM for your new operating system. That means JVM is platform specific. Okay, and then it gives the illusion, the word Java virtual machine, because virtual to whom? It is virtual to the user. For the program writer, writer thinks that your program is working everywhere. Okay, they may not be knowing JVM is installed to do that. Okay, so that is what the beauty of Java. Hope you understood today's topic. Anyway, we'll meet next week. Tomorrow is holiday. I will not take the class. Okay. If any doubt, you please call me or text me. Okay. So that I will understand that you are getting the topic. Okay. So please first work with the online compiler. Okay. Soon I'll show you how to work with our command line as well as through Eclipse. Thank you.